Hey Aries, this is Tara, and welcome to your mid-December through mid-January psychic tarot forecast. And thank you so much for joining me. And excuse my voice after a cold several weeks ago. You know how the cough and the cold, the cough and the tickle in the throat persists. But I want to lay out some cards for you all, Aries. We're going to lay out two for the end of December, two for the beginning of January, and a transition card. This is a transition card I could feel when I was... Wow. Okay. Well, all right. So these three came out. I'm just going to go 1 and 2. Here's 3. So these are your 2 for December. Okay. So yours all wanted to come from the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck was talking. So we like that. All right, let's see what's up for you, Aries. And remember, this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Always watch your moon and rising signs as well. Okay. Nice, Aries. All right, we have the 10 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles. Well, the 10 of Cups tells me that you're starting to feel happy about where you are in this world and your place in your world. Joyful. Maybe it's that you love where you live. You love the people you live with, whether they're your family or they're friends. Starting to feel that love in your heart. You know, that's what a lot of Aries are doing, is to start really feeling. I know that you all are, fire signs and you're great business people, but, you're also starting to do a lot of inner work on your feelings and what your heart wants. And I think that's, this is a great card. That's what this means to a lot of you, is you're figuring out what makes you happy. This is sitting beside the 6 of Pentacles, which to me, of course, the Pentacles are money. It's also our health and physical well-being. And this is the generosity card. And I'm pausing for a minute as I'm looking at it beside the 10 of Cups. It might be that your cup runneth over and that you want to give to others that are not so fortunate. And I don't mean that you're giving tons and tons of money. Some of you may be. Some of you might be writing a check for, the Red Cross or one of the big organizations that, St. Jude's or something like that is very meaningful to you. The Heart Association, if you've had someone pass from heart disease, pulmonary disease. I'm getting that for some of you. It may be too that you're in a giving spirit. For a lot of people, the holiday season is coming up and you're just wanting to be generous. So there you go. Nice second 2 weeks of December. Let's see what January looks. Oh my gosh, we have 2 wand cards. Interesting. Okay, so we know we know the wand cards are about the fire signs and about your work or your past work or your future work or your present work. So we have this 9 and the 10, which is very interesting, isn't it? They came together, and these cards have been shown. I've used them for years. They're very old, so I shuffled them very well. The 9 of Wands tells me that you, either in the past or recently, are having to stand up for your work and the work that you've done, and you feel a little bit battered over it. It may be a residual feeling from the past, or it may be something that's coming up, but you're like, I'm standing up for what I've done because I know who I am and I know I'm good at what I do. So interesting that the wands represent the fire in us, the passion in us. You're passionate about this. You're also ready with this 10 of Wands to lighten the load, lighten the burden of life. Maybe not work as hard as you have had to in the past. And this comes into play in January big time. So maybe you're taking a little bit of time off in December, or taking a vacation, and when you get back to work or you're changing jobs, you're thinking, you know what, I can still do a great job at work, but I can balance my life with play and with my family, and I don't have to drive myself so hard into the into the ground, my health and, my spirituality. So this guy's wanting to lighten this load. He's like, okay, I'm defending who I am, but I'm ready to get rid of each of these burdens of life. Now, these burdens have also been talents that you've what I want to say, accumulated over the last years. And so with these, and you see how they have the greenery, with these, you don't want to completely not acknowledge them. You just don't want them to be a burden to you. You want to use these talents and abilities moving forward in an easier way for you. Maybe the people you work around, maybe the company you work for, maybe your schedule. You're not going to be working from 7 in the morning till 10 at night. There's a number of ways this scenario could look, but I like that you're not, some of you, and I hope a lot of you, are not going to feel as burdened. This is actually a pretty positive card. It's like, okay, I'm ready to let the load go. Okay, so now we have the Eight of Cups as a transition card from month to month. And the Eight of Cups represents to me a major change in your life. It means moving on from the past, in your heart, from moving on in the past. It's interesting, you have some high numbers here. We have 2 10s, you have a 9 and an 8. And a lot of it speaks to future. And these cups represent you're leaving a situation that felt emotional to you. And you may have not have recognized that until it was over, or maybe you did, but it felt emotional to you. You have everything in place, but you're wanting to go to different scenarios, greener pastures for yourself. And this really is a life-changing card. It could mean that you're actually moving. It can mean that you're moving away from a relationship and moving towards something that just works so much better for you, Aries. So that's what I'm hoping. I'm just really feeling that a lot of you are ready for that. And I love this first card that came up as the Ten of Cups. So the happy home, happy family is your foundation. You'll figure out the work and how to lighten that burden so that you can move forward. All right, let's see what's in the cards here. Or in the cards, in the crystal. We've looked at the cards. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, well, I saw another cup in the crystal. Where'd it go? Yeah. So this is either a relationship or it is about you're seeking what's happiness for you. There's a long road, a path, and it doesn't mean that, it's going to be long and arduous. It means that it looks like to me the path has trees on both sides of it. It's nicely lit, which means that it's positive, it's open. So you all choose your destiny, choose your journey that you want to go on, because I think that you can create whatever you want. You guys are visionaries. Interesting, I'm seeing this sickle. So a sickle, I think you're going to cut through the BS of your life. And again, I think this is some of your own BS, and I'm not saying that to be mean, but we all have it, right? We all have that sort of limited thinking or needed thinking we need to do it this way. We need to work those 10 hours a day. We got to put food on the table, pay the lease, pay the mortgage, pay the whatever. And I think, some of you are going to cut through the chase and just see what it is that you really want in life. Okay, your totem sign, sorry, I have to keep going here. Your totem sign our totem animal is an eagle. I get an eagle every so often. But they're different eagles. I've never seen this one. This one actually in the crystal is a light color, which I know eagles are usually not, but fly like an eagle. Who was the guy that sang that song, Fly Like an Eagle? I think it was from even the 70s. It's been a while. Well, someone will remember that name. It's in the back of on the tip of my tongue, back of my head. But you'll feel like fly like an eagle. You'll want to feel free from the burdens and restrictions that you've placed on yourself. Wow, that's an interesting phase. That could be Mount Rushmore, or that could be, it almost had a playful look to it. Some of you that might either be expecting the birth of a baby or someone close to you. I feel like this child is very, very creative, playful, demonstrative interactions, animated. Now, this could be a child of yours that you already have, or a niece. I'm getting a girl, but it could be a nephew or a boy. Very demonstrative. And I think there's something to learn from this child. Playfulness. All right? Okay, my dear friends, Aries, thank you all so much for watching today. I do have gift certificates for the holiday season. And what you can do is look in the Show More section below. There's a link to my order page, and it'll be typed out that it's the gift certificates start at $25. It's for 20 minutes, and then you can do a 30-minute for $35 or a 45-minute. So I'll have those in the Show More section below if you'd like to do that for yourself or for somebody else. And also, please remember to subscribe if you haven't. I would love to have these in your inbox each and every month. I do one a month, so it's not a lot. And also, please remember to make any comments, if you will, Aries. I so wish you the best. I know that good things are coming for you. So you all be well, take care, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.